Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.
What's going on, Credit Sniper? This is your boy Carlos Estrada with the Credit Assassins team. Guys, I'm excited to be here today. We're going to continue talking about the 360 Business Vantage, but let's talk about how to get the cash credit cards for your business. Now, this is essential because no matter what, you still need to get credit cards for your business. You need to get revolving accounts. And it's good to have a great file when you have installment and revolving accounts. Remember when we talked about the personal side? In order for you to have a balanced file, you need to have some revolving accounts and some installment accounts. And I don't know why I did this, but whatever. Credit cards and some installment cards. But guys, you look, man, we are excited because we are almost to the tip of the spear in what we are doing. We are excited to bring to you, like we said, the 360 Business Vantage. There's some new stuff that we added to the software. Please do not miss it. If you're a business, you want to know if you meet all the compliance items for lending, guys, go ahead, go in the bottom of this video, check it out, get in it for free right now, and it's only for the first 1,000 businesses. Now, only one per customer, but first 1,000 businesses are going to be allowed to actually get in and see what you're missing. Now, if you want more from that, then we could definitely talk about that. Now, guys, selfless plug time. If this is the first time on this channel or you're a repeated offender and you still have not registered, go ahead, guys, register, become subscribed, comment. I want you to comment too. Let us know how we did, how we do, and how we can make this content, this value that we bring into you every day, a lot better. But at the same time, I want you to go ahead and give us topics. Let us know what you really want to know when it comes down to business. And this one right here is, we get a lot. Hey, how can I get business credit cards? And that's what we want to go ahead and tell you. We want to give you some guidelines. It's usually about 7 guidelines that you need in order to get some business credit cards. But remember that you are also the personal guarantor, and I'm going to explain that too in a minute. Guys, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure that you click on the bell icon, click on all, so that you'll be notified every time that we post a new content. And guys, that is daily. Now, at the same time, do not forget to give us a thumbs up. That is going to help us with our YouTube algorithm. The YouTube guys are going to help us out to continue to bring this to you and many more people. Now, guys, when seeking business cash credit cards, you have to think about is usually based upon the owners or the principal's personal credit. Now, usually we're talking about your Visa, your MasterCard, your Discovery, your American Express, some of those cards. And this is also based on your ability to have good credit. So this is what we tell you. It is essential for you to work on your credit and continue to work on your credit. But at the beginning of every company, at the beginning of you starting your new endeavor, you will be the person, the personal guarantee any type of debt for your business. They want to make sure that you have some skin in the game. It's just like in any type of business, any type of investment. The other side of the table, bank, investor, they always want you to know, they always want to know that you have some type of investment within that investment. And this is what the bank wants to know. You are the PG, what we call a PG, a personal guarantor, meaning that, hey, I have some skin in the game and it is up to me, or I want to make sure that this business survives and I'm going to make sure that I pay this debt to my bank. So in order to get approved, there's usually about some general approving guidelines, and they're usually about 7. Number 1 is going to be, you need to have a score, a credit score of 700 and up, and most of the 3 credit bureaus. Now, you got to think, usually for the most part, 96% of the creditors will pull what we call a FICO 8 model credit score. Not a Advantage 3.0 or any other FICO model out there. Number 2, you must have, or for the general part, you must have a revolving account of $5,000 or more. They want to see and they want to make sure that you have some type of experience on having some other credit cards or having some other type of loans in the past on your personal side, and you've been able to pay them back on time. For the most part, they want to make sure that you have a revolving account or percentage on each credit card, no more than 30%. Guys, 30% is the max. But what I usually tell everybody, and the magic number here, is for you to always be between 2 to 5% utilization of all your credit cards or revolving accounts. Number 4, having a stated income of at least $50,000. Keyword here, stated. For the most part, most banks will not ask you for proof. It is a stated income, but the optimum amount over here is $150,000. They want to see that is the magic number. Now, even though that is stated, keep in mind that a bank has the liberty at any time to ask you for more paperwork in order to further qualify you for them to give you that credit line. Number 5, having a debt to income ratio of no more than 40%. Now, this is very hard for a lot of business and real estate owners, and I'll tell you why. Specifically for me, I ended up owning a couple of real estate properties, so to the income that I was making compared to what I owe in real estate, it was astronomical. So every time, yes, you could still qualify, but every time that I would get disqualified, I had to be able to prove taxes, pay stubs, and some other documents that the underwriting team for that specific bank or that specific entity will tell you. But it will be up to you to be upfront with it and talk to them, let them know this is my situation. I could explain and I could show proof that I'm able to pay this debt on time, and I'll be present. So keep in mind, always communicate with your bank. Make sure you let them know your situation, so that could be the determining factor on you getting qualified. Number 6, having no more than 3 inquiries in the last 90 days. This is essential, guys. You have to keep in mind your inquiries will stay on your credit report for 24 months, and they will drop organically from your credit report on the 25th month. Now, guys, we have very good ways to actually teach you how to do this, but that's in a personal side. But keep in mind, you want to make sure that you don't make no more than three inquiries in the last 3 months, in the last 90 days. But go on the bottom of this video. We have something called the Remasters Secrets Lenders List. Now, this document is going to tell you where the creditors pull from. Remember, there's 3 different bureaus. So you might choose different creditors from different bureaus. And remember that a lot of these banks, when they look for lending, they only look for a FICO 8. So for the most part, they're gonna be looking FICO 8 from Experian. So if you wanna go ahead and keep applying to TransUnion and Equifax, you can do so without hurting your chances of getting some business credit cards. And guys, this one is essential. Number 7, having no late payments, having no collections, having no judgments or public records. When I'm talking about public records, is bankruptcies. Guys, you must take responsibility of your credit. Make sure that you are on time. One of the things that I advise everybody in order to avoid late payments is put your payments on auto pay. Make sure that you put it in auto pay on a checking account and have the checking account with an overdraft fee. So like that, make sure you never know what can happen to you today. You end up in a hospital and can't pay your bills, and all of a sudden you start getting late payments. Your credit goes to the floor. You cannot get any lending later on because you need some type of lending to get some medical procedure. You name it. Murphy's Law is always in effect. Always be prepared. Make sure that you go on the attack and not on the defense. Guys, hey, I appreciate that this helped you. I hope that this helped, and I appreciate that you guys were here today. If by any chance you have any other ways that you know how you can definitely get qualified for some business lending or credit cards, please go ahead and put it in the comments. Let us know. We want to make sure that we share it with our community, and I know we have a very smart community out there as well. Please let us know what your thoughts are. How can we improve this content, and how can we help you better every single day? I appreciate your time, guys. If this was your first time, please do not forget to go ahead and subscribe, click on that bell icon, and give me the thumbs up. That is definitely going to help me out tremendously to continues to bring this value, this content to many, many of you. Until the next time, guys, my name is Carlos Estrada. I am the Credit Assassin, and I'll see you in the next video.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top?